obviously operate three different modalities of transport. We have our ground ambulance service, our helicopter service, and obviously our fixed wing service. So if you were to compare it on a year basis, our helicopters are transporting over 1,000 patients a year. Our fixed wing or airplane jet that we're in right now transported over 65 patients last year alone, and our ground ambulance service transports over 10,000 patients a year.
Can you say a little bit about your call last night with this one?
Sure. So yesterday, late afternoon, we were requested to transport a female patient who was in her 20s. She had a heart pump, and she had developed a pretty significant infection, which had made her very sick. And so we established one of our critical care teams. That was a critical care paramedic and a critical care ICU nurse. They responded to the patient's side, continued that intensive care level of care of that patient, and transported that patient to a hospital in New York City. And got back early this morning, about 5 a.m. or so.
And most people think of Mercy Flight as helicopters, but this is a huge part of it too, the Learjet.
Absolutely. Mercy Flight has always been committed to providing the critical care transport of patients throughout Western New York and Northwestern Pennsylvania. And the Learjet provides us the capability of doing that for longer distances, certainly in times of inclement weather. And it also opens up our services to people outside of the Western New York region, which in turn benefits those in Western New York. And we are so happy to be able to provide this level of service and provide these patients many times with a second chance of life that they may have not had otherwise.
Great.
So this is a Bell 429 aircraft, obviously configured for EMS, and we operate both 911 calls on this aircraft and also interfacility transfers for both trauma patients and very sick, critically ill medical patients. So we have almost everything you would find in an emergency room. Cardiac monitor, many IV pumps that you can see here, the cardiac monitors here on the floor, and then a few different bags that have mostly everything that you would find on a regular ambulance and a lot more things. Each one of these aircraft has a fully capable ventilator, actually the same ventilator as you'd find in most hospitals and intensive care settings. So really almost everything that an ambulance has, and a lot of stuff that you'd find in an emergency department. So the typical response within Western New York is probably an average of 15-minute response to get to most places from where our bases are located in Batavia, Buffalo, Springville, and Olean. And the typical time back to the hospital is about that. We are really one-of-a-kind service with the nature of our business being totally nonprofit, being able to offer critical care transport by ambulance, helicopter, and airplane. Doing it nonprofit really leaves us to be one of the few left in the country.